Hello! I've remembered to put the mic live. Yay! So you'll be able to hear me. I'm absolutely roasting here, so I'm so sorry if I'm a bit glowing. I'm glowing. It's boiling. I've just remembered to open the window. But we've got a house full. We've got Vanessa and Kathy and Julie and David. We've got Aubrey and Alison. And Chezzy, who's on time. Woo! And watching on the YouTube. Hello there, lovely Kathy. See, already a full house, which is fabulous. See, it does make, if I get it to go live like a minute early, it's really nice, because then I don't stand there going, oh, is it working? Because everyone's there. Pat and Piglet are in the building. Our Di's there. Gail's there. Lucy. Hello there, Lucy. I'm Michelle. Hello, 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 lovely peoples. It's so nice to have your company again this evening. So we've got our live this evening, and of course we're talking Ciao Bella again. Dark Academia. Yeah, Academia. That's how I'm going to say it. Brenda, hello Brenda and Ali. Yay, Nikki. Alison's there. I think I've said hello to you, haven't I, or Alison? I haven't seen Armand yet. She'll be there. Hello. I've got you on big telly. Oh, Ali. Oh, that's quite scary being on the big telly, isn't it? All glowing and a bit. That's like, ooh. Hello there, Claire. Lovely to have your company. Hello there, Sandra. Oh, it's so nice to have so many people watching. Thank you ever so much. Obviously, it's been a lovely day today, hasn't it? We've got a few more there on the YouTube. Leslie and Linda, Michelle on the YouTube. Hello there, Mandy. Our Mandy is there. Oh, Arwen's going to be here shortly. Oh, that's lovely. She's running a bit late. Now then, I hope you've had a lovely weekend. It's gone super quick, hasn't it? What did we do yet? Oh, we went to Vegan Festival yesterday, and I've eaten so much. I currently am living in regret. We had 4 puddings this evening. We shared them, but 4 puddings between us. So, yeah, the guilt, but it was so good. It was so good. I'm very well, thank you, Margaret, apart from overeating. Utterly overeating. Vanessa been tidying the craft room. Well done. You've got a carpet and everything. That's amazing. I must admit, my desk at the minute is ridiculous. And I have started moving stuff, but it went all wrong this week. I wanted to have a day moving, but it just went wrong. And we're away. So tomorrow I'm at Hobby Maker, but then from Tuesday we're taking my little nephew to Wales. I booked some stuff. We're doing the zip line in Wales. We're doing that, and the bounce below. We're doing that. And what else? And there's these carts through the forest, so we're going to do that. So we've got a full week with our Charlie, so that'll be really lovely. So I won't be with you next Sunday, because obviously I'll still be on my holidays. And then when I get back, I'm straight in Hobby Maker the day after, so that'll be fun. But yeah, I'm super excited. It'll be so nice. What's this? I'm getting there too. What? Are you getting there rearranged and tidying? Oh, you're allowed to take them out? Yes, Di, we are. Did I tell you, Di? I mean, this is hilarious. So we had a choice of dates. So our choice of dates were either... What date is Tuesday? Is Tuesday the 12th? Anyway, the 12th till the following Tuesday, or the Wednesday till the following Wednesday. So we've gone Tuesday to Tuesday. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's all I'll say about that. But yeah, I'm really excited. It'll be really, really good. He's down at my dad's at the minute, so I think he's had a couple of weeks at my dad's. But yeah, we've got him for a week, so yeah, it'll be really lovely. I'm really excited. So, and we've my stepdad's booked a canal boat as well, so because we took him on a boat before, but he hadn't been on a canal boat, so that'll be really cool. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. It'll be really good. And obviously all the dogs are coming as well, so it'll be bonkers. Strange dates. Yeah, it were that we couldn't have Tuesday to the Wednesday, but Anyway, but yeah, it's really exciting. It's really exciting. Oh, switch to YouTube. Oh, was Facebook being funny? The nice thing is about YouTube, you can watch it on proper telly. And a lot of people watch it on YouTube and then do the comments on Facebook. So you've got the best of both worlds as well. And of course, there is chat on the Facebook, which is really cool. Not restrictive, I know, right? I'm just doing that. Just roll. I mean, if my eyes could roll further, they'd be hitting the back of my head right now. So yeah. Hey, Arwen's in the building. You've done it. Woohoo! Right then, my loves. Shall we crack on? Oh, thank you, Neil. Yeah, I'm really excited as well. I'll have to proper telly. I don't have a telly. Do you know what, Kathy? I must admit, I don't really bother with. I do watch telly now because I'm at mum's, but yeah, at home I didn't really bother with proper telly. I think these days, though, people watch a lot of YouTube and stuff, don't we? Oh, lovely Sylvia's in the building. Oh, Sarah's in the building. Oh, it's so lovely. Yeah, I use loads. Oh, yeah, Nikki, you watch on the YouTube and comment on Facebook. Yeah, it works good, doesn't it, that? It's nice. Best of both worlds. Right, okay, shall we crack on? So, we're going to go through the Ciao Bella Dark Academia. Now, obviously, we've had all the Christmas stuff and the winter stuff from Ciao Bella. That's all on the website, so go take a look at this. But I had to order this. We had to have this on the website. Una, hello there, Una. Hello there, Helen. Oh, it's so nice. We've got so many people tonight. That's lovely. Thank you ever so much, everyone. I have been chatting, so I will get some work done now. So we had to order this because it's different. And I know there'll be a lot of people who absolutely love this because it's a bit cool, it's a bit dark, and I just think we need something for absolutely everybody, don't we? And obviously there's loads and loads of different winter collections, Christmas collections, and then I thought, let's do something utterly different. So that's what this is about. I'll switch my cameras round, and then I'm looking forward to this as well. Oh, Lucy, it's gorgeous. So what we have got, the dark that why I can't say it, I do not know. It skips in my head, so it does. That anyway. That I'll just keep doing. I'll keep getting stuck on that act. So beautiful. Now I love the junk journal books that they're doing. Hello there, Janice. Hello. Oh, it'll be coming soon. Don't you worry, it will be coming soon. Yeah, I love these. Ciao Bella have recently started doing them, pretty recent anyway. And I love them because there's so much stuff. Okay? No, I haven't, Sylvia. I tell you for why, Sylvia, because my blinking printer's broke, so I can't scan them. So I'm going to have to take photographs. And send them to our Mandy, but I were hoping to scan them and then I could do work, but my printer, and I haven't had time to ring them up. Apparently I have to ring them up, which I haven't had time to do. Seriously. So this is fab. So what I love about these, for starters, everything's in here. They're really good value for money. And then when we take you through, they've got all sorts of different stuff. So for starters, you've got the cover, which is more of a cardstock. So it means the embellishments here that you can cut out of more of a cardstock feel, which I love, because already, you've got a heavyweight nature. You've then got the stickers. So this page is your sticker. Now, the stickers are the transparent stickers. So this is a clear film. So it means, like the flowers, if you've got something dark underneath or a print underneath, you're going to see under it. So it means you can layer. And it gives you a really different kind of look. Obviously, if you want them more solid, if you want them opaque, put them on a bit of card. But if you want that really nice sort of translucent nature, then these are perfect. And you've got loads. So you've got a nice big sheet of stickers there. Because it's stickers, they've got that bit of a sheen to them as well. Obviously, oh, if you would, Sylvia, that'd be lovely, because I don't know when I'm going to have time, if truth be known, with being hobby maker tomorrow and then going on holiday. So that'd be, oh, you're such a star. Thank you, my love. Oh, is Lou in the building? All right, hi, Lou. I didn't see you. Hiya, Lou. So they've got a bit of a sheen. Now, I like the sheen because it makes, when you're doing your layers, it gives it a different look, especially when you've got things like, you know, your crystal balls, or your clock faces. But if you want to take the sheen off, just go over with a matte, either your Bond and Seal or a gel medium that's a matte one. Something that'll knock it back. But I like it. And it's not a heavy sheen, it's a light sheen. Because it's a sticker, there's nothing on that side. This, however, is your paper. Now, it's a really nice paper, not coated. So it means you can ink it. You can do all sorts. You've got embellishments, or you have got your print. So if there's something you don't want, or look, you've got borders. So obviously that border there, you're going to be cutting that, and think about this. So before you start chopping into that page, cut a border off. And I'll show you what I mean. So literally, and obviously you can do it with a paper trimmer, but you know. So literally take this off first, because then you've got your printed border. And I think that's really important. And of course you've got a border down that side as well. And you've got gaps in between, but if there's something you don't want, at least you've got beautiful print on the other side. We've then got another lot of embellishments. Of course, this collection, it's all about your deep, rich purples, your black and white. You've got all your skulls and your bottles of poison. So, you know, for me, love it. I mean, it's so up my street. I love it. And I just think with something like this, it's not for everyone. It's not for our Sylvia, but there'll be a lot of people it is for. And it's nice to have something different, isn't it? I love this. Now, this is the only problem, because look, that side you've got loads of embellishments, that side you've got that, and that's so cool. Now look at the big spell book. Isn't it lush? And the raven, oh, and all the cobwebs. So, you've got a choice there. You've got a choice. Yeah, exactly, Lucy. Like your and Christmas stuff. Absolutely. It's nice. There's something for everybody, isn't there? This, again, you've got loads and loads of things to cut out. So you've got your lovely little spell book. You've got your old-fashioned camera. Your wax seals, which are called boats. The other side is a background. So again, you're going to make sure you cut any strips as soon as you see it. It's like, right, what can I cut as a strip? You know, in case you're not going to use the full thing. And you do get your 10% off, because we have got rice papers with this, which I've not gone and picked up. Oh my gosh, I'll have to go and find my rice papers in a minute. Next, I love this. I love the colour. I just think that is really nice and vintage. So you've got your beautiful vintage like little cards, which are rather cool. And then on the other side is your background paper again. I like these background papers because these ones, you kind of think, well, it don't matter if I cut into those ones. Whereas the ones that are a proper picture, you know, there's some more spikes, everyone. There's some more spikes. Loads of them tonight. More stickers. Love the stickers because I love moths. I think moths are just so beautiful. And there's some really nice moths, and obviously the flowers and everything. And the nice thing is, because it's clear sticker, you don't have to cut these out in detail. So you don't have to faff, which is fabulous. You've then got more gorgeous embellishments with all your lovely little crows. But the other side, look at that background paper with all your lovely skulls. I tell you what, does everybody remember Lem's mould with loads of skulls? Oh, that would go so well with this collection. And actually, Lem's is on Hobby Maker tomorrow. And I remembered that because I've checked the schedule today, but they've got a really cool mould that's just loads of little skulls that would go so well with this. Absolutely. Yeah, Vanessa. It wouldn't be right if we didn't have motorbikes, would it? Absolutely. I love that, Sylvia. I like the flowers. That's so funny. Oh, honestly, Hell's Angels, I think they just come and... I'm sure it's only when I'm doing my live. It's hilarious. More backgrounds. I love the ghosts. The spooky ghosts, but the other side. Oh, that's cool though, isn't it? See, this is when you get your issues because it's like, oh yeah, but that's really cool. Your lovely little black cat with pumpkin in it. And the next one. So embellishments. I'm afraid these embellishments I'm going to be sacrificing because I love the crows too much. That's my favourite. I really, really like this. Yes, I agree, Orlu. I think this would really work well with the Wizard Academy or, yeah, Cabinet of Curiosities, absolutely. Yeah, oh, have you got that mould, Alison? It's such a cool mould, innit? It's well good. It's a really nice mould, is that. I love these. I love these. I just think these are beautiful. I mean, love ravens anyway, but they've just captured it. And I love that you have got the bit of blue in there. I mean, you could add all sorts to that. If you've got some really nice iridescent paints on there just to give them that proper sheen, but they're my fave. So absolutely, that is being sacrificed, although I think she's fabulous, but it's being sacrificed because those my favourites. More gorgeous embellishments, and I do like what they do with these, like they give you little like that, you know, with the fold lines, so you can make little pockets and stuff. I love that because it gives you ideas, doesn't it? It gives you inspiration. Might have to go for two. See, that's the problem, isn't it? But when it's double-sided, that is the problem. And I really like this because I really like these little squares. I think they're cool. But the nice thing about this background paper is you might, like I love the books on this one. So, and the spooky house. Who started watching Wednesday? Absolutely reminds me of Wednesday. So, I mean, I might, but I've still got lots of little squares. And I like that. So you'll definitely get some out of that one, which is cool. Ravens are really cool, aren't they? You can make friends with ravens, can't you? They come back to you, don't they? As well. Your beautiful flowers, love the flowers, and your spooky little backpack, which is quite cute. Innit? Full of your spell books, is that? Oh, that background. Look at that. It's ace, isn't it? And I love how they've made it just glow. You know, it's just magnificent. And you do get, see, isn't it? Don't you get a lot for your money? When you look at how many embellishments you're getting, you know, I love this paper. That's another one where I was thinking might be one I use tonight because I love that. I just think that is magnificent. I still haven't found me glaze. But I love, that paper. Beautiful, beautiful. So I'm already, as you go through it, I'm already deciding which bits I'm going to, which bits I'm cutting up, which bits I'm using, which embellishments are going to be used as embellishments, but which background papers I need as background papers. And you can see there's different colour palettes as well. So there's white, love that, because that looks well spooky. You know, you've got your white, and then you've got that kind of vintage hue as well going on. This one's, Crows Hold Grudges. Ah, yes. And even teach others how to hate others, to hate who they hate. That's fabulous. I hope if I'm reincarnated, I come back as a crow. I'll have a list. Not of people I know, just of people who do nasty things to birds and things. You know, that's who I'm going after. Yeah, this is lovely. I love these. I love that colour, you see. These are your stickers again. So they're your stickers. And see, this is beautiful because it almost looks like it's printed on parchment, doesn't it? Love that. And again, nice double-sided, but that's another one I don't mind giving in. Yeah, I love this as well. See, that were my other one that I was thinking of using tonight. I really like that. I think that's so cool. But look at the back. Isn't that lush? This, for some reason, David, I looked at this and thought, because you love your castles, don't you? And did you go to Romania? Where did you go, David? Because you went looking at loads of castles, didn't you? So for some reason, I decided this one were for you, David. But I love that. I love that. I think that's a proper Dracula castle, isn't it? Well, cool. So, again, in it. Oh, it's like, no. Lou, I love it. Are you rummaging through everything to say, oh, this'll go, this'll go? Do you know what? That's a nice thing, innit? You'll definitely have something in your stash that's going to go with it, for sure. I love that one as well, because that's got a different colour palette again. And this has got a real, I mean, obviously... it's a lovely, full of all your botany, but of course did you go to Dracula's castle in Romania, Mand? Oh, I didn't remember that. That's well cool. See, David did. You went castle hunting too. I knew you'd been castle hunting, David. Oh, I love castles. I love castles, especially big spooky castles. And look, aren't they beautiful? Nearly at the end, stickers. And these nice big stickers are cool, because that's the background right there. But of course you can die cut it and stuff. And then what Ciao Bella do? Okay, Alison just ordered a second. So this now, they do your cardstock. So this is a heavyweight cardstock. So it's basically 3 sheets, because it's the cover and then it folds out. But on the other side, you've got things like pockets, you've got your cards. So they've filled it. I really like this. They've given you some really cool embellishments, but like little pockets as well. So it means if you're doing your art journals, all of these are your little pockets. Isn't that nice at the end and different? Now, that's your beautiful book. If you want your book, you can go for it. I'm going to go and rummage for my rice papers, because I've left them over there, which is very annoying. So you just look at that for 1 second while I rummage. I'll talk a bit louder because I'll now go distance. So you can just go for your paper pad if you want. So if you just want your paper pad, you've got that choice. Obviously, you can go for the paper pad and the rice papers. So if you do want both, you have got that option. And of course, hold on, I'm still rummaging because I was just looking for stickers then, because I had some of our Lou's been chatting about stickers, and I had some stickers, but I think I put them in another box. Sorry, I will come back. Come on, Leonie, come back, kid. Found the rice papers. I found the rice papers, but I had started rummaging. Yeah, I'd love to go to Dracula Castle. I'd love that. I would love to go to I'd love to go to Germany and see the castles in Germany. I just love to do loads of castles. Oh, I miss what our Brian said. What did our Brian say? Now, rice papers. Oh, isn't that wonderful? You can get them separately if you want. However, if you want to get them together, you are getting 10% off. And I'll get a piece of card. I'm so pleased that they've given us that rice paper, because it's just so cool, isn't it? That's my favourite. But let me show you others. I'll just move this out the way, and then I can show you rice papers. So the beautiful ravens, the next one, that fabulous background. And I tell you what, how cool in rice paper are these? Because obviously they're so good for building up on, aren't they? Aren't they beautiful? Absolutely beautiful. Loving. And I love that, because it's proper, it looks haunted, doesn't it? It's proper in a mist, isn't it? You know, it's really, they've done it really well. Hey, Jeanette remembered us. Yay! Hi, Jeanette. Thank you for joining us. More backgrounds. The backgrounds are so important, because it means everything else can go further. These are going to go so beautifully in your journal. You know, these are obviously, if you're doing your upcycling, these are the ones. Aren't they cool? Aren't they cool? You can get rice papers on their own, so if you just want the rice papers, you can go for that. Love those. I must admit, with the rice papers, that castle, that I've got my favourites. I love that one with the bats, because I love bats. Obviously the ravens, that's my favourite. But the castle, I love the castle there. That's so spooky and fabulous, isn't it? Hello there, Hope. Yay! It's lovely to have your company. So that's the bundle. So it's a nice small bundle. Not a biggie is this one. It's a nice little one. Just the rice papers and just the beautiful junk journal book. Now you can go for that or you can go for them separately. Completely up to you how they go. Aren't they cool? So that's the bundle that we're working with this evening. And then, what am I going to use with it? So, what I have dug out. I've already painted this. And I painted this the other day actually. But I really love the colours. And now, can you see the colours and can you see the texture? So, it does, doesn't it, Louisa? I love the Castle and Rice paper. I must admit, it's one of them. You know what, you want to use everything. And I don't know about you, but when you get like that and you want to use everything, your brain goes to mush because, you know what I mean? Because you want to use everything and you just feel your brain going, oh, where to start? Where you start is by finding the thing that you were going to paint. There it is. And I find that, I do that a lot. My brain just like, oh. What have I missed? Lovely, Christine. We've just been through the book. We've been through the book. We've been through the product, but I'm only just starting demonstrating. So it's okay, Christine. We've been through the book because this is tonight's bundle. So it's a beautiful junk journal book and the rice paper kit. That's a beautiful bundle for this evening. So I've just been through that, but I'm only just starting demonstrating now. So not too much. Okay, this is ready to go. But what I have used for this is, let me just find it. So these two. Now, our Lou sent me these and these are new. And it's a wonderful cadence again. Let me bring that camera in a bit. So it's a wonderful cadence again. Everything's sold out. What? Mandy? It's saying David saying everything's sold out. Whoa. I think Armand and Lou will probably be chatting. I hope. So what we've got is a beautiful cadence vintage. So with the vintage, we've got, and these are a bit different. So they're a gesso, but they're a textured gesso. So it means they're really, really matte. So you're getting that really cool matte finish. They're heavy because you've got a gorgeous texture to it. But look, can you see that? Yeah. Oh, Hope. It's so rubbish, the tariffs, innit? Hopefully he'll see sense soon and start doing something. I thought we're on it. They're on it, gang. Arlo and Mandy are on it. They're sorting stuff out. They're sorting it out. So if anything is sold out and you're after it, just hang on a few minutes because they're on it. So, texture. Now, there's a couple of ways you can put this on. So, of course, because it's textured, you can use your, look, but it's textured, but look, isn't it nice, look? Can you see? It looks right rusty, doesn't it? Doesn't it look rusty? So I'm going to put it on first of all with this. Now, you could leave it really, really thick, like this, okay? And you can hear that texture. Hold on. Can't you? So, you could put it on and just leave it like that. Now, I didn't. I actually put it on and then smoothed it out because I wanted it to go further. You know, if you put it on like that, you're going to get through your pot in no time at all. I was telling fibs. David, don't do that. The girls were all like, whoa, what? They were all on it then. That's hilarious. Right, David winding you up, ladies. Honestly, that man. He's on naughty step. So, I didn't want to leave it really thick. Now, you can. Is it like Sandex? Oh, I've never used Sandex, Louisa. I've never used Sandex. Santex. So, I can't say, I'm afraid. It's basically a gesso with texture in it. That's what it is. That's it, but it's a coloured gesso. Now, because it's a coloured gesso, it means that it's going to be matte. So, which I really love, because it means that you're not going to get you're not going to get a sheen with it. Now, what I did, I actually popped it on, but then started to actually move it round like so. So it meant I've still got texture, but it's not as it's going to go further, because obviously I want my pots to last a bit. So all I'm doing with a brush, just a regular brush, and look how far it goes. A couple of blobs. Arty Pebble Dash. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It is Arty Pebble Dash. And I mean, isn't it funny? Because Pebble Dash now, it's like, oh, Pebble Dash. But when it's arty, it's different, isn't it? Now, of course, you can add different things into it. You know, so if you want to, you can add different colours into it. You can add different... if you want to add different mediums into it, you absolutely can. But I like doing this because it gives me the texture, but you've also got the mixture of the colours. And let me just clean my brush off. And there were a bit of water in this, so I've watered that down a bit, but I'll just clean my brush a bit. But can you see? I love this. Look how cool that is. Now, the one I've actually done isn't quite as textured as that. We'll let you off, our David. Don't you worry. We'll let you off. We won't hold it against you, your naughtiness. We know what you like. You're a rebel. It's cool, isn't it, Lucy? It makes a really nice background. And obviously, if you want to add a different colouring, so say I wanted to add like a yellow or a blue or something like that, you absolutely can, or an orange. I've got an orange, I've got a Cadence orange here. So if I wanted to add a bit of orange into it, now because, can do, I weren't going to do that, but I've done that. Now, obviously, because this is quite heavy, look, that if I work that in, it'll get lost in it, okay? But I quite like how it just gives you that bit of light. I went way too heavy with the orange there. I'll just put a bit over here. But can you see? And I'm just stippling. So I'm not working it in. I'm literally just stippling it. And my paintbrush has got water on it, which isn't helping. But I'm trying to be good and remember to clean my paintbrushes before I go away. There we go. So just stippling it in. If you want any more of your other colours, just bring them in. Overlay it. But this is going to be enough. So see, but the colours of the gesso absolutely dominate the orange. You know, so you're just getting a little bit in there. See? Do you know, Chantel, I'm not sure if a sponge would give you more texture, if truth be known. I mean, it might do. Be careful what sponge you use, though, because if it's a really open sponge, it'll soak up a lot of the colour. You know what I mean? And so you just because this is quite runny, because it's got that runny consistency, then it could soak up a lot of the colour that you're putting on. You know, whereas I found, but this is only one like me, I found that this, doing it with a brush, I've got the texture, because the texture is actually not the gesso, the texture is actually the gritty bit in it, you know? So, but it's worth a shout, because the actual, the gesso isn't too heavy bodied, you know what I mean? But have a play with your sponge. I haven't, I've just gone brushes. But, oh, stop. The vintage legend comes in other colours as well. And we can get them if people are interested. Oh, thank you, Lou. Yes, let's have them all. Have them all. Now, if you do want the legends, these are the legends. They are on our homepage. Aren't they fab? Aren't they fab? And I just love. I just think that's so cool. So anyway, and look, and I haven't used too much. So absolutely making sure you blend it out, and you don't just slap it on, leave it. You definitely need to blend it out, because otherwise, if you just slap it on and leave it, you're going to be going through tubs and tubs of these. You know what I mean? However, yeah, they're beautiful. Yeah, synthetic sponges. Yeah, absolutely have a go, Kirsty. Absolutely have a go. Definitely. And of course, if you're cleaning them out afterwards, and if you clean them out afterwards as well, you'll be able to get another background with colour. For sure, won't you, Chantal? For sure. Definitely worth a go. Isn't it gorgeous? Love that. Love that. Couldn't you add sand to gesso? Yes. I mean, you could. I mean, it's more, it's thicker than sand. But if you've got grit, then absolutely. I mean, of course. And of course you can add colour. You know, of course you can. Add colour, add sand to gesso, definitely. And this is it. A lot of the textural mediums, of course, you know, well, I mean, it's like our lovely Ali Reeve, you know, she makes her own texture paste, you know, and that's it. You can do, most definitely, you know, I mean, Ali, what does Ali use for a texture paste? I can't remember now. Does she use... Oh, I can't remember what Ali uses. But yeah, definitely you can. It just depends if... A, you can be bothered. B, you mix it. And if you're doing a project and you want that colour, it's just remembering that you've made that, you know, how you've made that colour. So, yes, absolutely. You have no problems with your sponge. Oh, fabulous, Chantal. Then, yes, definitely. Get your sponge on it for sure. Now, let me show you this. See, that's the size of the grain in it. So they're quite chunky. They're quite, you know, which I think is really quite nice and chunky, isn't it? Corn flour. Does corn flour... No, corn flour don't go off, does it? Does it? Because it's a flour. I only say this because this is years ago. But I don't think it was corn flour I used. I made a head. I'll spin you for a minute while I chat. I made a head, but I think it were a paper mache head, so it wouldn't have been corn flour. It'd have been regular flour, and it'd have been a regular flour paste. And I made this head, but I left it on top of my wardrobe, and when I got it down, it was full of bugs. But it was a Halloween head, so the bugs kind of... added to the spookiness, and I gave it my sister for her to walk around in Halloween. I'm like, it's got a few bugs in it, Maz. But yeah, does corn flour do that, or is corn flour all right? Is it not really flour as such? I don't really know. I think Ali uses polyfiller or something like that. I think she uses a filler, does Ali? Not a flour, but a filler. Oh, corn flour glue and Mod Podge. Oh, okay. Oh, you see, that's great. I couldn't be bothered though. I must admit, I just couldn't be bothered. You know, I'm not lazy. I'm just, I'm not lazy. I'm not lazy. I tried to make my own crackle varnish. That went wrong as well. But I reckon Ali uses thingy though. Filler, for sure. Oh yeah, I used to make salt dough. Yeah, and salt dough didn't go off. But that were all the salt, weren't it? But anyway. Off on me tangents. Great classes need the pegboard. My pegboard behind me? I love my pegboard. It's great. Now, could use Paratex. Yes, Sharon. Absolutely. Oh, the Paratex sand and bowls. Definitely, Sharon. I love that stuff. Oh my gosh, I love Paratex. And obviously they've got loads of your different to colour it. because you'll have to put your colour in as well, don't you? But there's loads of different colours you can put in it as well. Oh yeah, you can make some well cool stuff. No, cornflour will melt once you add liquid. Ah. Oh, I don't really know. Anyway, I've got this, so I really like it. Yeah, it would, Lou. The effect on the NDF cube, yeah, it would. And it would look cool with the embellishments around it, wouldn't it? Yeah, we do have power text. We do. Any flower will attract bugs. Yeah, I did think so, Hope. Mine definitely attracted bugs. Now, the other day, I used, and if you saw, I used the stencil. Now, this is that stencil. Now, this is the stencil bundle that we've got, of course. So it's it comes with that one, and then it's got all 3 stencils. But of course, you don't have to get them as a bundle. You can. The 3 stencils do come together. Oh, Powertex is beautiful, Louisa. Love Powertex. I need to do more Powertex. I haven't done it in ages, and I love Powertex. Yeah, it's brilliant, isn't it? Yeah, oh, it's so cool. So all 3 stencils, if you want your 3 stencils, they come together, or you can get them in a bundle with that one, okay? Which is really, really cool. Oh, if you chalk paint, I like this one, Alison. If you paint chalk paint over the top of chunky gesso, then dry 12 hours, you can scrape chunks off to show the layers. Oh, Alison, that's a nice technique. I haven't done that. I haven't played that. Oh, I'll have to have a play with that. That sounds really, really cool. I bet it'd work with this and all, because you'd be able to sand these chunky bits back. But that, anyway, so I've used that stencil. Okay, so this is one that I did the other day. Now, I'm doing that thing where I'm doing 2 things at the same time. Okay, so I'm using a little bit of this and a little bit of that. So I'm having a little bit of a play here, just because I can. But I thought with this one, if I wanted to take that stencil and go back in, so let me just flip this one. Hold on a second. Oh, of course I'm not going to be able to line it up. Yes, I am going to be able to line it up. Trust yourself, Leonie. That's that one there. Hold on. It's like Tetris, is this. It's finding the shape. It's that one there. There it is. Got it. There. Got it. So, I've put on, so my first layer, and I did this the other day on Friday. So the first layer is just a modelling paste. So it is the heavyweight modelling paste. Okay. So that's that one. Put that on first of all, and then I decided, because I've got this out, let's put a layer of that on top of this. Okay, now, I am going to do it with my brush again, but what I was thinking with this, and again, I am just going to stipple it through, and I did think, I wonder what it'll be like. I mean, because it's a gesso, it dries quick as well. You know, you haven't got to wait too long for your drying time. And of course you can blast it dry with your heat gun, which is really cool. And because I'm putting it over a texture paste, it's going to have extra dimension. So I'm going to put a little bit of that one first. And then let's bring the grey in. I love that colour. I think that's gorgeous. And it'll go nice with the, what's my favourite one? The Cadence, is it Acorn? I love that colour. And I'm being really naughty. Don't they go well together? Love those colours. So, just, again, just pummeling this through. And I'm stippling it through the stencil, so I know I'm going to get all the detail of the stencil. Like so. I'm just scraping it off the edges. And again, I'm making it go further. Not putting it on with a palette knife. And your palette knife, if you do put it on with a palette knife, because those chunky bits are proper chunky, it does mean that it's a bit of a faff, you know. Doing it like this is much easier and quicker. and quite satisfying. There we go. Right, so obviously I'm going to have this now. What song is it? Yeah, Classic Oak. Oh, I love that colour. It's beautiful, isn't it? It's beautiful. Now, okay, let's do that. And then when I peel this off, look. Now, because I've got the white underneath it, doesn't that look effective? We haven't finished yet, though, at all. We've got more to do with this. Obviously, pop that to one side because, as ever, we've got this. It's full. So let's bring this in on that side. The other day, we cleaned the stencil off. Now, I bet you any money I can't layer this back up on there. But I thought, oh, if I can clean my stencil, if I've cleaned it once on here, then I wonder if I'd be able to clean it again. I'm not going to try and overlay because that's just going to be ridiculous. I really want to, though. I really want to overlay it, but I feel that I'm setting myself a challenge that's too big for even I. But hold on a minute. I'm faffing, aren't I? No, I'm not. I've done it. There we are. Tell you, like a dog with a bone. I'm so stubborn with things like this. Just wanted to line those up. So let's clean the stencil off. Now, this is, it's really, really heavily pigmented. And you'll see now. Because obviously, I'm not going to have texture per se. There's a bit left, but most of the texture's come off. However, we're going to get a lot of colour. I'm not going to completely cover this page with this. So I'm not cleaning the whole of my stencil. I'm going to leave some on the stencil because I'll get another print. Look at that. Doesn't that look cool? I love that. And that's just, and I love, love, love these pages because we're layering. Layering. We'd worry if you didn't faff, yeah, I know, right? Oh, I drive myself mad though. And I did think, let's do a little bit on this page as well. Now, this goes a long way. The colour does go a long way. So I will get quite a few prints off this. And of course I've got quite a lot in my brush as well. And this brush is one that I ruined. So I cut down, you know, when you proper ruin them and you just chop them up. So it's not a full brush anymore, it's a stumpy brush. There, see, isn't that cool? So I'll be able to do a double page spread. But, leave that to one side. But we've still got loads of colour on this. So, of course, we can't waste that. So let's just get another piece of paper or cardstock. Move these. I have no room. You know, I don't know how I've done it. It does look good, doesn't it? I love cleaning a stencil. I wish all cleaning were as good as this. Wouldn't it be good? So, and I didn't have any water. So it's only now I'm bringing in some water. And there's tons you can do with this. You know, obviously, this is just a stencil, but what if I wanted to bring extra colour in? I've gone off, I'm off, we're off on the thingies. What if I wanted to bring in, this is an explosion powder, okay? I've already spritzed it with water, so let's bring in a bit of blue in the explosion powder, and let's bring in a bit of yellow as well. I'm trying to be good and not squeeze it too much because I do go a bit mad with my explosion powders. Right, another bit of water. Let that do its thing. Get another piece of cardstock and squidge it down. So as yet, I haven't bothered to move it with my paintbrush. It's a lovely stencil. It's really cool. Can you see though, there's loads of texture. So there is still loads of texture left. So when I'm rubbing it, it's just like really, really bumpy. So it's like, yes, Una. It is like a brochure, yes. It's got a little bit of mica, not tons of mica, not as much mica as the, what were the ones that Cosmic Shimmer did? The ones that Cosmic did. But yeah, yeah, it is like brochure, but look at that. I mean, how cool is that? So you've still got the brown, you've got, and this is cleaning the stencil, this is the top layer, not the bottom, but you've got all the explosion powders. Aren't they beautiful? I love that. I just think that is fabulous. And then put that to one side, and I'll get another print off this. But when we lift this, look at that, because that was going through the stencil. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, love it, love it, love it. And of course, the cardstock I'm using is heavyweight. It's 300 GSM. And of course, we've still got another, we can get another print off that. So just do another, squidge it with water. Doesn't it look beautiful? Pixie powders, that right? Pixie powders. Yes. Yeah, not as much micro as the pixie powders. But I love them. But I love all explosion powders. I love them all. You know, there's loads of different, you know, all the companies are doing the explosion powders or you know, pigment. But I love them. I love them. You know, you can't have too many, right? They're beautiful. See, still going. Still getting really cool prints. Aren't they beautiful? Oh, I love doing this. Some have got texture, some haven't. Now I will clean the stencil proper. So, but look. See, this is a nice thing with the powders in it. You know, because they still flow. They go such a long way, the powders. So this stencil, what's it actually called, man? So this is the one that comes in the Christmassy one, the winter one. It comes with, there's 3 stencils that come together, and I can't remember what they're called. They are right next to me, but Amanda will probably tell us in a second because I'm playing. And I'm just, because I know some of the blue's coming through, and I don't want to mess that blue up. I'm stippling again with me cut off. I love that instead of playing with the book, I've just gone and got myself lost in playing with a stencil. I'm doing 50 prints with a stencil. But it's such good fun, isn't it? Look at that. Cool, innit? Oh, mother. Oh, mother. Now 501 stencil. Oh, thank you, Brian. Oh, Brian, I love mediums like this. It's because you can keep going and keep going and keep going, and that makes me so happy. You just get value for money, don't you? You know, Forest Tales. Thank you, Mandy. It's a Forest Tales. That's what this one is. Beautiful value for money. I mean, I will need to wash this stencil. Not much left on that side because there's still loads of texture. So it will actually need washing properly, like sink and everything, probably. But, and I will stop getting prints because but they're still really cool, aren't they? They're so cool. They're still really cool. And like with this one now, right? I'll stop. I'll stop, she says. With this one, let's clean it properly now. Come on, Leonie. So, clean it proper. So we'll do a bit of this here. And we'll keep moving it this time. Do a bit here. Can you believe we're still going? So, the explosion powders, but also there's still brown left from the gesso. The gesso is still on the stencil. They have got, and that is the one thing with them, they have got a good pigment content. So they're really, really rich colours, and you can see, can't you? I like this because it means it's not, now I'm not doing a solid background. I'm doing a really mixed background, so whichever way I use this piece of card, when I come to use it, it doesn't matter, because you'll have lots and lots of print on there. So this is one I chop up, you know, and use for something else. I am going to walk away now. I'm going to stop, because I've realised that I've made 50 prints. I haven't finished anything, and I'll run out of time, and all I'll have done is made 50 prints. But I enjoy it. Right, okay, let's just clean this off, and then let's spritz that and clean it later. Okay, spritz it, give it a little wipe with my cloth. You do want to be careful. I am actually being careful wiping over it, because you don't want to pluck it like I did just then, she says, after telling you she's being careful. Oh yeah, Leonie, are you? There we go. Cool. Okay, that'll do. That's a clean stencil, right? Backgrounds. I know, so unusual for me, isn't it? 5 million backgrounds later. I know. I don't know where I put the rest of my stencils either, under a pile. 5 million backgrounds later. Okay, so where were the background I was actually doing? Oh, I've lost it. So the background, oh, there it is. So the background I was actually doing is this one. Now, give it a blast with your heat gun, because as I was saying with this, because it is a gesso, it does actually dry pretty quick. I'm hoping it dries quick enough. If not, I do want to work with this one as well, really. Look at the time. Okay, that's not too bad. We started at 7, didn't we? But I like that. I like that it dries quick, because obviously with some textures, it can take quite a while to dry, can't it? But I like that it dries quick, because at least you can, you don't have to wait. I'm not very good with waiting. Those backgrounds would be great with a Hello Fall. Yes, absolutely. Although I haven't looked at that one proper yet. But yeah, they're really, and obviously when they're dry, you can add more colour to them and stuff. I love it. Oh, I love spiders. When I were moving house, I got really worried about my spiders, because I never used to throw my spiders out. And I was really worried, because whoever moved in, I knew would not be as happy with the spiders as I was. And I was going to move them to my friend's house. Well, I was going to put them in her garage, but the spiders who lived in her garage would be really annoyed and wouldn't be happy, so I couldn't, so I just had to walk away. Which I know is bonkers, isn't it? I know it's bonkers, but that's the way I am. I love spiders. I used to love my house spiders. They're great. Okay. So, next. So I'm taking that. Now, there's a few ways I wanted to do this. I am going to use, and I've got maybe a bit of an explosion powder head on. So I'm going to use my explosion powders. I just didn't know whether to use purple or red, because obviously we've got a dark background. So I'm not sure how much we're going to see. Okay? We might see it, we might not. I don't know. I am experimenting as usual, so it'll either be fab or nothing much will happen, but we'll find out. The one I'm using is hot lava. So give it a blast. And what I thought with these, because I've got the space, I put card underneath, because any powder that goes over the edge, I suppose it looks a little bit gruesome now, doesn't it? Because it's, mind you, put some blue on as well. Any powder that goes over the edge, I've still got a background. So I'm still making a background, which is lovely, because obviously, I love that tip, Sharon. I also leave tins outside, so they get rusted. Oh, that's lovely, Sharon. Is that an old comment that's just coming through? I tell you what, have you done the nature print where I have tried it once, where you put all your leaves and stuff, and you wrap them all up in your cardstock, and you put them in a pan with vinegar and just boil them for a couple of hours? That's nice. And some of them put like rusty stuff in that, don't they? And it looks well cool. Have you tried that? Louise looks like a bloodbath. Yeah, now I put the blue. It's not as bloody and bathy, is it? but I did think, maybe that's a bit intense. Maybe. Oh, look at my fingers. So, okay, let's give this a blast dry. Now, I was wondering what this would do. I was wondering if it would knock back the colour, which it pretty much has. But that's okay. When I dry it, let's see what colours we get. Interesting, the mica, we've definitely seen the mica, and you'll see it in a second. And I do like it when it's dry, because you really do see the blue coming through. You see the brown, actually, the way it's dried on the texture paste is different as well. So that's really interesting. And I do like experimenting with stuff like this just to see what happens. Because it's interesting to see what happens with the products and how they work together, doesn't it? You know, it's really nice. Now, Leonie, what was that, Jill? Now, Leonie, I challenge you to use the 50 prints and show what you've made with them. Oh, lovely, Jill. Do you know what, Jill? I would love to do that, but I can bet any money that'll never occur. Every now and again I do try and use a print that I've done. In fact today I was doing finished samples for not even tomorrow but next week when I get back, and I did actually use some backgrounds. I did, but looks like a sacrifice was made on the tree stump, Sharon. That's hilarious. It doesn't now though, Sharon. Look, it's blue now. Now, can you see the mica? The purple mica? Isn't that cool? So there's a little bit of the red in there. You've got a bit of the, yes, some great effects with steam wrap bundles. Yes. And the gesso, does the gesso make it stand out? Oh, well, the gesso is the one, it's coloured differently on the gesso. So can you see? I don't know if you can see. It's definitely there. And it's not picking it up. But for me, this has gone more of a purple on the gesso, and this has gone a different colour as well. So it's definitely turned it a different colour to the cardstock, which means you've got a lot of different, with just those products, you've got quite a lot of different colours going on there, which does look really cool, doesn't it? I mean, I love that. I think that looks really fab. And it's pretty much dry, which is marvellous. Now, I was going to, before I got carried away with my backgrounds, and of course you've got these. With these, just in case you need another background, with these, because that's an ink, spritz it again, and look. These were the blobs of ink. Never waste the blobs of ink. Give them another spritz. One of my favourite things is watching this. Oh, I love that. Does anybody else? Doesn't that make you happy? I love that. It's just one of my favourite things. And this, how it just goes... Psh, oh, I could watch ink do that forever. Just makes me exceptionally happy. Anyway, another 12 backgrounds there for you, everyone. I actually, you know how we've got my craft shop, I've only put one bundle on, and I might have to revise the price, but I have started, or I'm going to start putting bundles of backgrounds on there to sell, but with the profits going to charity, because I thought, well, I might as well. And actually, I'll tell you for why, because I saw someone doing it on Etsy and I thought, oh, that's a good idea, I can do that. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that beautiful? Oh, I love those powders. Okay, right, stop. Love those. Do you know what? I think the mechanic who lives downstairs, I think he's working this time of night. I think he's working. I'm whispering in case he can hear me. I know I'm 3 stories up, but I'm still whispering. Okay, so that's my background, which I adore. It's not as dark as it might look to you. It's not as dark. It's lovely. You've got your mica, and the mica is like pinks and purples, which is just, that's beautiful. That's turned out beautiful. Now, what I was going to do before I went and savaged my page, I was going to put it on that page. I don't want to now because that page is it's too much. And this page will be nice for something else. You know, it doesn't work with this one. But, and I love it because my little book, it's going to have like, I've glued my pages together. It's going to have a little bit of all sorts in there. You know, a bit of Christmas here and then a bit of the dark on this one. But that looks beautiful on there, doesn't it? And do I want to do a journal or do I want to do a card? Not sure, but we'll do a journal. Yeah, it must be working. That's it's sounding, isn't it? Bonkers, isn't it? Bonkers. Am I moved yet? No, unfortunately. I wanted to, but this week went proper wrong. so I didn't manage to move, which I was very, very disappointed about. But it'll have to be when I get back now, which is annoying. But yeah, it is what it is. It'll happen. It'll happen. Okay, so I need to create a background for starters. I am going to use my powders again. The reason I'm using these mainly, A, because I love them, B, because it's quick. You know, you can create a really quick background and it's interesting, obviously. So I love using these for that. So using a bit of the blue, and I think I've got a bit of purple as well. So I'm going to use a little bit of purple. When you're using your books, if you're not a mucky pup like me, then if you put a piece of paper or a piece of card in between your pages, you're not as likely to get them glued together, or, you know, all the different messing up you can do. So yeah, that's it means your pages will stay a bit cleaner. So let's just do this. Pop a bit. So this is the purple one. Pop a bit of that there as well. Like so. Probably use way too much. And I thought I was getting purple. I think I picked up pink. But that's okay. There we go. And then, let's see. I'm going to move that around a bit because, and I've got a full page. In fact, let's do that with the heat gun. It works all the time. Did you say maybe it works during? It works all the time. He's super busy. He's always working. But he does his own stuff as well. Works on it. He's got a vintage Escort, and it's like, I think there's only about three left in the world that are perfect like his. He's had it out today. It's a cabriolet. Oh, here there his little grandson in it. And then I think it was his daughter. I know a lot considering, like, I don't really know. I think it was his daughter and her husband out on the motorbikes. Yeah, it's really nice actually. His dog's lovely. He's got a big old staffy, and she is an old one. Oh, but she's lovely. She's such a sweetheart. Right, that'll do. That looks good in its own right, innit? Isn't that beautiful? Just as is. I love that. But we are going to be covering it. I'm going to pick up some of the colour from this. Like this. Where have I put it? Oh, I wonder what you're talking about. Are you talking about boiling your leaves? Is that what you're talking about? See, I boiled them. I didn't steam them. I boiled them. And you put gum arabic. It's gum arabic in it to seal it as well. Beautiful. They're absolutely beautiful. I was going to make papers out of them, but I actually sent them to Barbara to make papers out of, but it never happened. And then, see, that's. Do you know what you should do? Gesso. If you put white gesso, it'll stop it going through, or it'll help you not to go through. Okay. So gesso. If you don't want to do what I do, I mean, I'm not bothered. But if you don't want to do that, gesso. Okay, now look when that's on. See, that looks kind of cool, doesn't it? There's so much movement going on. And if I move that, see, look at all that movement. See, already that's got so much going on. Flora or fauna. What's that? What's that? Oh, goodness. Is that what you're going to boil in a pan with your rusty nails? Beautiful. And this here, oh, I ripped my page, didn't I? But that there, I bet I could get some more colour out of that. Oh, I ripped my page, so I might as well make that into a feature. Okay, now then. Oh, been dog sitting. Oh, goodness, I bet that was lovely. What little dog have you been babysitting? Now, I want black round the edges, but I'm not sure if I've got black, so I'll wait for that. Because what I'm going to do is use some of my beautiful book. Because I still haven't used any of this yet, have I? Mind you, Doctor Who, is it this one? Diddly-dee. So now here we go. Of course, this were the thing, right? So the ones I wanted to use straight away were, let me find them. So I absolutely wanted to use the beautiful moth. Where are you? Oh, but I really wanted to use him. I love him. Stunning, stunning. I need a dog. Oh, Louisa. Dogs are the best. My two today had a brilliant time. Oh, but I love that. I love that. But I feel my colours are a bit too blue for this. So I think this one is going to go on there. Okay, so that's going to go on there. So that's okay. But for this one, because I've decided, it means it gives me a bit of it gives me a bit of leeway with what I'm using. Oh, I love that one. Now that one would sit on here beautifully. But the castle. Oh, now, okay, let's make some decisions. So first of all, then again, that moth there, or the beautiful cats. The cats. I could do a lovely cat there, couldn't I? Oh, that's really cool as well. Oh, I hate having to make decisions. Decisions. It's just so difficult, isn't it? Especially when you've got people watching. Not telling you off for watching. I love that you're watching, but it makes it very difficult. Okay, so first things first, I'm gonna take some flowers. So let's start with the background first. Now, because these are stickers, obviously, as we were saying, you don't have to faff. So when you're cutting these out, we don't have to faff with detail because it's clear. Obviously, you've got a sheet, you know, so if you want to faff a little bit, you can do, but I'm not going to be faffing much, like this. Okay. They're also on the street, it's hilarious. They're cutting a tree down, but you know when it's like, are they doing it themselves? Because it proper looks like a home done job. It looks a bit lethal, I'm not gonna lie. They've kind of boarded off the road with just a bit of string. It's like, oh, do it yourself, taking a tree down, huh? That's not dangerous. They might not be doing it themselves. That was just me presuming. Okay, let me look at my colours. These purple ones would really work. I'm cutting it out. If I fall out, or if I don't want to use it, then I won't. But I'll start cutting these out and then I can decide. And I do like that I've got a lot of choice, you know. And I do like with the stickers, I don't need to worry what I'm cutting out. So it means I won't faff quite as much with my decision making, because that is the only problem. And when I was deciding what to do, and I didn't want to cut anything out because obviously I wanted to show you the full book, so I couldn't cut anything out. But I did, believe it or not, I did have a bit of a plan. But then as soon as I start, it's because as soon as you start, you get different colours, and I go off on my random tangents, and then my plan goes out the window. And then and then when I'm prepping, I think, oh, I could use that, couldn't I? And then I dig something else out. And before you know it, I've got 5 million things on my desk and my plan's gone haywire. So, what are we thinking with this? Now, with this, obviously, if I put it on the texture, you can sort of get it on, but it's going to be all bumpy, but I can put it in the background. So what I can do, I'm going to have a look where I want it to sit. So with this one, now only a bit of it is going to show. So I'm going to have this corner, so it's going to be about there, okay? Fingers crossed I've cut this okay. And because it's a clear sticker, you're going to, I just stopped talking then because I was like, have I done it right? Yes. Because it's a clear sticker, you can kind of see underneath it. And I love that. I think it makes it really, really effective. And I'm just going to get my bone folder just to make sure it's stuck down properly. Like that. Obviously, any bits that are hanging off your page, you can cut off. This is another one where I want to decorate the other page and do a double page spread, but we're definitely not doing that tonight. So, can you see? Isn't that cool? So you've got a little bit there, and then let's put another little bit at the top corner. So it means you've got a little bit here and a little bit there. And again, now let's have a see. So I'm going to put this here. Now, this one, because I'm only going to get a bit of that, I'm going to chop that off. And with that rose, I'm all right with that. I'm okay that it's kind of, she says, and then I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm going to round it off. And I'm doing that so it doesn't look like it just ends in a straight line, you know? Because otherwise it would, wouldn't it? And it'd look a bit like, oh, yeah. And then peel it off and pop that down there. Beautiful. Doesn't that look cool? And just rub that in. Now my other roses, let's have a look if I want to put them on as well. See. So it looks like it's printed. Doesn't it look cool? And obviously you can't, the colour just sort of blends in. But I love it that you've got the darker and then the lighter. Now with this one, what I was thinking was having just a little bit of this at the top. So chopping that up. And you can overlay them as well. Oh, hold on a second. Just make sure I'm doing it in the right place. Okay, so about there. Like so. See. See. Look at that. Doesn't it look good? I love how you can layer that. I just think that looks really, really fab. And I really like, again, I really like the way you layer with these. I just think it's interesting. Oh, I'm dying to... I just want to keep putting the roses on now. I do like this here as well, you see. So, this could get obsessive as well, couldn't it? Again, just round this off. So it doesn't look like it's just been plonked on. So, and it does actually peel off nice and easy. Just get a corner and then just peel it off. Let's have it coming down here and hope, yeah, right there. Cool. And then your bone folder, just to make sure it sits really well on that page. Beautiful. Okay, and chop that off. Right, so after this I will go around edges with something dark. Beautiful. So that's my first layers, right? And I do need to be, what time is it? Okay, that's okay. I probably won't get my second one done. Now we're going to aim for 2 projects, but I think that would have been a bit thingy, wasn't it? Okay, so that's my main thing, right? So my main, not my main, that's my background. Okay, now, oh, what's this? Did me the craft tomb? Oh, I've never seen the craft tomb. Now, deciding what we do. So, it might be the beautiful cat. So I could have the cat on the front, which I love. And I do think the cat on there would look absolutely fabulous, okay? I'll cut it out because if I love it, I might just stick with that. Who knows me enough to know that that won't happen. And you see if I'd have cut all these out ready for the demonstration, you wouldn't have seen, there'd have been none of the pad left, would there? Because I'd have had all these bits cut out. And obviously these are super easy to cut out. They've not done this faffy. There's some faffy bits in, of course. But, you know, we need a bit of faff, don't we? There we go. So chop that along there, and then chop that down there, like so. Even those bits are coloured, so even those you can use. Oh, the cats are lovely, aren't they? Right, let's have a look. My auntie's got a beautiful cat. Obviously, I need to fold that in. See, I like the cat on there, because I like the colour. Oh, I love the cat on there. I think the colour on that looks really, really cool. It's so not gone the way I'm going to use it. Yeah, glaze the pumpkin. Do you know what I can't find, and it's doing me head in? I can't find me glossy accents, and I've got some. I know I've got loads of glossy accents, but can I find it on my table of doom? And it's doing my head in, because I really, the amount of times I've wanted to use it. This is a scoring. I'm not cutting it, I am scoring it. So, cat reminds me of one of my sister's cats, really. Is it beautiful? Is it a nice cat, or is it one of those? My auntie's cat, it's a beautiful cat. It's beautiful. Can't remember what it is. Might be a Bengal. Are they the ones that are... Oh, it's beautiful. And it's one of those, you know, that it only lets you stroke it if it wants you to. But the other day when I visited, it let me stroke it. And I was like, you know, when you can't stop, because you might never get to stroke it again, so you just have to make the most of it, and you stroke it till your arm hurts. But oh my God, it's beautiful. Oh, you just feel, when cats do that, you just feel like you're blessed, don't you? You're accepted, aren't you? So beautiful. Oh, I've had 3 black cats in my life: Pipkins, Ichabod, and Boromir, have I said that right? Oh, that's lovely. I miss my fur babies so much. Oh, Arwen. They are beautiful, aren't they? They do definitely leave the prints in our heart, don't they? Oh, I love that. I love the colour. I think that's magnificent. And yeah, I do need to glaze that. And I'm oh my gosh, you know what I found? Ta-da! Pen art! Let me see if it's and it's even working. Yes! This is an old bottle. We haven't got this on website. I don't know if Lou's got this one in, but 3D lac. It's the same as your glossy accents. There is, obviously, you can use your glossy accents. See, beautiful. Absolutely just beautiful. So, I've got my cat, which I adore. We used to have a black cat called Sam, but Sam... He wasn't a friendly cat at all. He was a right horrible cat. We tried to love him, but he hated us. He hated us, and he won't let us fuss him and nothing. He's horrible. When I was Sam, and yeah, he was a right miserable git. See, I can't now. I'm doing the faffs. I'm thinking of the sort of stuff that I can put behind it now, and obviously tags and things that I want to be in it. I mean, this is actually, I've kind of done my page, but I've actually, now it's going to be an easy page. Oh, come on, we're using that, aren't we? Oh, it's on the back of the castle. Don't look, just cut. You've got the castle in rice paper, so don't look at it, don't look, just do it, just cut it out, it's gonna be okay. Don't panic, Mr. Mannering. Right, chop that down like so. So, with this, I wanted something that were going to be in tag. I'm trying not to faff too much, so this will be in tag. Now, there's loads of elements in this. So you can, of course, you can build it up, you know. You can have elements all over. I have loads of beautiful 3D elements. I really like that as is. I think that is so striking. And on that blue, I just think that's utterly beautiful. Yes, I've got the rice paper. You can't cut the Castle Louise. I've done it. I've cut. I know. I'm quite brave, right? Quite brave. Paula's Wasabi, yeah. But I tell you what, Wasabi was actually a really nice cat. I wish Sam wasn't a nice cat. Wasabi was, even though Paula did claim he wasn't. Oh my gosh, that's still my favourite blooper ever. Our Paula. Hey, we've been gossiping today. No, we've had a nice, yeah, we leave voice notes for each other and we do waffle. But yeah, it's my favourite. Yeah, Sam a right miserable old puddy cat. Such a shame, because it's like with my aunties though, you just want to pick him up and cuddle him, but he won't have it. Oh God, he's beautiful. I love cats. I mean, I know I have dogs, but I love cats. When I was a child, I wanted to be a cat. I used to sleep at the end of my bed, curled up, and pretend I were a cat. Like you do. What did you pretend you were as a child? Oh, I wanted to be a cat. And I knew all the cat facts. You know, all the big cats. I've forgotten everything now, but I used to know all the big cat facts. Oh, beautiful. Right, okay. When I come back, I either want to be a raven if I can hold grudges and remember people we need to get, or a big, mind you, it's harder for a big cats, isn't it, in a lot of places these days. Right, chopping this up. And I am actually going around all those edges, because those edges, they do make it, don't they, you know? They make it really cool. You could go around with your edge of your scissors or your little tool to rough it up. I don't want to do that with this one. There we go. And then scoop along top like that. Now, if I was doing this properly, I'm not going to faff, well, I already have, but what I mean is, if I was doing this and making it into a proper journal card, because that's what this is. This is your journal card. So what I would be doing with that is I'd put some behind. Oh no, look. Yes, I've still got some castle. Oh, my ATC kits. Oh, really, Deborah? You found some ATC kits? My word. Oh, they're old, aren't they? That were an amazing trip, you know. When I planned my ATC kits, I went to Korea, and that was beautiful. Oh, amazing that. Right, so scorched timber, using scorched timber because it's one of my favourite colours at the moment. I am going to use a sponge. Now, this is when I love to use my sponge, although I can only find one sponge. I know I had two out earlier, but I still love my sponge when it comes to edges. Definitely, I much prefer a sponge than a brush for doing edges, because I find it easier. So just go around, use a mat, definitely use a craft mat or something, or a glass mat, so your sponge will glide, and you start off and then come in, and see it just gently, and it's catching the edge. And this is just my normal, it isn't my Distress Oxide, it's just my normal Distress ink is that one, which is lovely. My friend had an invisible cat when she was little. Oh, her cousin kicked into Roma cry. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Her cousin kicked it into the road. My friend cried so much. Her aunt made the cousin go and pick it up and apologise, and it was all invisible. That's amazing. I love that everyone got involved. However, the cousin who kicked it into the road, I mean, that's harsh, isn't it? That's harsh. Ink, picking it up, obviously with a background that I might have started doing other things. But, of course, we pick up the ink because layer. And, of course, I've got 50 backgrounds surrounding me that I do that with. And I've literally just put blue all over that, haven't I? Now, what I would do with this, I've got a bit of castle there, so so to art journal, all I'm going to be able to do is a little bit of a bit of card there. That's it, because the rest of it is too cool. But I couldn't leave it like that. You know, you can't just have it like that, because that's just a bit too... It looks a little bit too perfect, doesn't it? You know what I mean? I tell you what I'm going to use, and I dug them out the other day. In fact, let me just do this first. So, go around the edge, bring a bit of colour in, because I've got a white bit there and that's bugging me. So go around the edge like this and darken it up. because at the minute this doesn't look like anything. But I want to be able to use this because it is an art journal, isn't it? So if we're having it as an art journal, we need, first of all, we need some at the back of there. So I could just put a piece of card, or I could have something like this, which is cool, because that would then give me a bit of a tag, wouldn't it? You know, can't use the stickers because I want something I can write on. I mean, an open book would be really cool, like this, or like that, because the open book, if that's on there, then obviously you can write in. So even the art journal page, oh look, I have nowhere to work. I've got pots and pots of paint because I get everything out, because I'm a just in case kind of girl, get everything out. Again, I'm not overthinking. Oh no, don't overthink it, just cut that out. So cut this out. And it's funny because obviously, you know, I was talking about doing all the layers and all the layers you can do and yada yada. And it's actually the back of the art journal card that I then start to do my layers on. But I think that's a lovely thing with stuff like this, isn't it? You know, you're not just decorating the page, you're decorating all the layers. And I mean, I love art journal pages as well, you know. But it's because they're interesting, aren't they? Again, when I was a kid, I used to love the books that, you know, had all the little secret pockets and secret doors and stuff. I love things like that. Like, I know I were, what is it? Who's been making the lovely books? Who's been making the lovely books? Sorry, Jill, isn't it? Harry, Jill, you've been making the lovely books. I was going to say Lou, but then my brain was like, no, wait a minute, think. Harry, Jill's been doing the lovely books. And I love things like that, because with the books, again, you've got all your gorgeous flip pages and stuff. So there's loads of lovely layers to decorate. And I find that really interesting. And with journal pages, you can do that. You can make them super interesting. I'm really fussy. I'm fussing with this because I don't want that white space. Now, if you can't be bothered, or it's difficult cutting stuff like that out, oh, you can't see it because of my dirty fingers. If it's difficult cutting something like that out, you don't need to. You could have just chopped it off, you know what I mean? But I really like that, okay? So, and I mean, now I've got into cutting out, you could just go on, couldn't you? But I kind of like that. I like the little book on there. I think that looks kind of cool. So I've got my little book. But I do want something else there now, of course I do. And I want a lovely little flower or something. But chop it off. I was Sylvia sounding quite thingy then. Chop it off. That's made me laugh. Oh, see, that's kind of cool, wouldn't it? That'll look kind of cool just there. Oh, come on. I've gone from not cutting loads of stuff out to cutting everything out. Oh, good gosh. And I'm not even, see, I didn't even look at the other side of the page. Yeah, the moth would be nice as well. I kind of like this because it's got the beautiful little lamp and your book and the gorgeous castle. I think all that looks kind of cool. And of course you could be putting glazes on this as well. You're getting all these scraps. I tell you what, if with your gorgeous scraps, if you've got like a spare piece of card or another art journal page, just start gluing them in. As you're cutting them out, glue them. Because you can make a really cool little collage as you're going along. And I mean, I don't do it. I think about doing it, but I don't because I forget. And then, you know, I've thrown them away before I know I've even done it. But it would be cool. You know what I mean? Like you could just start collaging. The thought's there. I have started it before today, but then put it somewhere safe and never seen it again. So, okay. So my little thing here, my little book. Let's see. How cool is that? I don't know whether though I want to put it here like that, or if I kind of like it in front like that. Faff, faff, faff. I like that. There. I'll do that with scraps, put on tags. Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah, on nice little tags. It is, I mean, with things like that, and you couldn't you, quite easily. Like every time you could have a little thing there, and literally, if you've got like, see, I'm going to start doing it now. But, get my bond and seal. I keep my card. I don't know why I keep the card, but I do. And it gets all mucky and gross, but I still keep the card. So if I started taking my little bits of card, I bet I've thrown some away, and just started squidging them on. Oh my gosh, look at that. That's because my paintbrush isn't properly clean. It's dirty water, is that. My water needs cleaning bad. I'm like putting this on. That's more water than bond and seal, is that, isn't it? That's more dirty water than bond and seal. That's disgusting, Leonie, usual. And I've not made it any better. See, and then just layer. Yeah, it would look really cool, wouldn't it? And there's bits I've been cutting out today. I'm not going to put that on because anyway, I'll keep that out though, just in case I cut any more out and stick it in. So, after I've got that out, I might as well glue it with this. So, cheeky bit of bond and seal on there, like so. Pop that on there, like that. I'm not going to 3D this because it is going to be it's going to be the art journal page. Sorry, what am I saying? Because it's going to go in the actual thingy. What's it do, you know what I'm trying to say. Because it's going inside the pocket. I don't know why I'm actually putting glaze on this. I don't need to. I kind of wish, actually, I got my satin glaze out, because I think that would look nice in the satin, wouldn't it? I mean, I've got the gloss. I haven't got the satin out, I don't think. I have got the gloss. Maybe it'd be nice. No, it's satin. It needs satin, doesn't it? I have got the satin. This is a bond and seal. Now, the bond and seal, this is your glue. So it is glue, but obviously it's got a finish to it. So this has got a satin finish to it. And I just think that'd look quite nice on this, because it'd look more than just my paper, wouldn't it? You know? I mean, obviously I'd have to think about what pen I'd use now over the top of that, because it's got a glaze on it. But, you know, when it dries, at least it'll have that nice sort of satin sheen. So not glossy, just a sheen, which I think will be nice. Okay, so that's my lovely, that's going in my pocket. Now, to stick my actual pocket on, let me move that. There. Oh, that's lovely. Now, I must admit, I would faff with other things. Doesn't it bring the castle out? Yeah, I think I love that. And I actually, you know how I go around the edges with the thingy, the paint, to make it pop more. I do think that'd look nice with that, but I'm not doing. I think that's nice. Yeah, Sylvia, I'd have to be careful now with what, well, not careful, but I'd have to think about what pen I were using, definitely. Now, let's start finishing this page, okay? So, I'm going to use a little bit of black gesso. Now, I would have used black ink, but as I don't know where my distress is, I have got archival though. Archival or gesso. Let's just see. Maybe my archival. Because all I need to do is go around the edges. So, let's see if this is going to be heavy enough. Oh, it probably is. I want it dark around the edge because this is so dark. So I need to just finish those edges off. Okay, now I'm going to fold my page. And just go around the edge there as well. Like so. And again, this is absolutely where your sponges come in. Good old cut and dry. This one's, it's battered. It's all, can you see there's bits of my sponge coming off, which is hilarious. That sticker, I need to just trim that off. To trim it off, just turn it round and trim it from the other side. Like so. There we go, if I just put my sponge. I have got so many sponges, but where are they? I tell you, I find them and then lose them again. There, let's put some black on there where I've ripped my page. It's now become a feature. Okay, can you see? Nothing left of that sponge. It's falling to bits. I do with my sponges though. I keep them for years until they literally fall to pieces. And this is why I've got loads of them. I love cut and dry. Such a good product. Such a good product. And it is, and you can use the other side, you know, to heat and then press in. And it's really cool, this cut and dry. I'm sure nearly everyone's used it, but if you haven't, it is definitely worth it. I'm not really one for using loads of the other sponges. I do like my cut and dry. Although I've got all sorts. Right, let's just move that. Okay, let's have a look where we're at on this. I hate seeing the white page. I was banging on about that the other day, weren't I? And it's like, oh, the white page. There. See, doesn't that look cool now when we pretend that isn't the white page? What can I put on there so we can't see the white? Let's just put that for now so we can't see the white. Oh, that's cool, innit? And actually, you see, the white space, that works because it frames it. And I love the flowers. I just think they look so effective and really interesting. Oh, thank you. I didn't know Cadence did it as well. Oh, that would be fabulous. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'll give that a go for sure. That would be magnificent. Now, I'm going to use some of the Cadence wax. So this is the finger wax. So, because I want the edges for this, okay. Now, this is a purple. As you can see, I'm only going to use a little bit. So when you're taking it out, don't stick your finger right in it. Just scoop it up from the side. But I'm kind of pulling it off my finger as well. So I'm only using a little bit. I don't need much. Now, this will emphasise my texture. And I'm going to just move this and pop down a bit of cardstock. Let's pop that down. That's dry now. There, and then I can go around it. Okay, so can you see that it'll just give me a bit of sheen? Yeah, the white does, doesn't it? The white works. And it's sometimes leaving a bit of white, it just really helps lift the rest of the project, doesn't it? Now I'm going round the edges so it helps obviously emphasize the texture, but with this, what I wanted it to do was obviously create a border. And rather than going around with black, I just thought, ooh, a bit of texture paste will be lovely. And I don't use texture paste enough. So, that's that. So that's a gorgeous texture paste. See, beautiful, innit? 100% give myself a paper cut doing that. Do you know what? You're more likely to take half of your skin off on this because it's that rough. What did I give myself? I gave myself a paper cut the other day with something really stupid. You know, when it's like, how have I even done that? I can't remember what it were now. But, oh, it was something ridiculous. This morning, when I walked the dogs, I decided to go on another path. Like you do. So I got myself, I didn't get lost because it's only a little wood. You can't get lost. However, there was no path to be had, which meant I ended up going through all these darn trees and it's gone now, but I got a right rash or everything. I just came out in all these bumps and lumps, so I don't know what. I think it was just all the pine trees. But oh my gosh, the dogs just disappeared. They were having a lovely time. I were there, wading through all the trees. Oh my gosh, it was just ridiculous. And then eventually I come out of all the blinking trees and bushes. I mean, I did think, oh, if anyone sees me now, they're going to be like, where's she been? Because it did. I came out whistling to try and get my dogs back, and they did come back. They had a lovely time. I'm using Heavy Body Gel. I'm using Heavy Body Gel because this is quite heavy. So I know Heavy Body Gel will glue it down properly. So I know I don't need to worry about it. I'm using the matte just in case any squidges out the other side, but it's fine. It's the Cadence Heavy Body Gel. And look at now, this is good stuff. Can you see how thick that is? It's really, really thick body gel is this. I like this. It's not a watery one at all. It's a really nice thick one. And there are differences. Sometimes you won't need it that thick. Sometimes you will want it more watery. It depends on what you're doing. But it's a good gel, is that. I recommend it. It's a cracker. Right, taking this one and trying to find my ink pad again. There it is, under a little bit of paper. And just go around the edge. And this is with good old scorched timber yet again, because it works. I'm not going to be able to do my second one. I was being a bit thingy, weren't I? Now, I kind of want to do a Heavy Body Gel on here, but I am going to do heavy. I'm pushing my luck, because obviously, if it squidges in, then I'm not going to be able to open this up. Double-sided tape, really, but because that's so textured, that's why I'm going with my gel. And I'm just going to hope it doesn't squidge into the tag and then ruin my tag. See, I could put, oh, look at that. I could actually put a bit of plastic or something, couldn't I? Just to protect it, to make sure that card, hold on a second. Let's have a little look what I've got. If I just get a bit of card, I'll get a bit of card and just cut it down. So, I bet this was a really nice card. There. So this is just in the hope that if any glue does go on the inside, I'll be able to pull it back off again. Fingers crossed. Okay. So, let's pop my beautiful little cat. This is when, if you love your background, you're going to be like, oh my gosh, you've just covered your background. Now, this will need a bit of time to squidge down. And actually, see, using the mat was a good idea, because you can see now it coming out the other side, okay? But because I've used the mat, it's all right. Now, that I will need to hold it down because products, oh, Cadence products look really good. Yeah, I had Heavy Body Gel that didn't work for me. Does the Cadence gel dry clear or white? Clear. It dries clear. The Heavy Body with gel we've got, it does dry clear, and you've got a choice. You can either go, do you know what I did that was stupid? I put the card inside but didn't cut it big enough for me to get it back out again. Rookie error. Yeah, but it dries. You can either get the matte one or you can get the glossy. So you have got, oh, dirty fingers. So you have got a choice with that, but it's a really thick gel, actually, gel medium. It's really good quality. Luckily, it doesn't really matter, but I have got some on the cat's face and I don't want that. That matters. Me and my dirty fingers. There, that's nice. Now, I know that it needs a bit of time to dry, and I'm not going to help myself because I now need to get that darn card out. Blinking idiot, aren't I? Right, let's just hope and pray that it's going to be okay. And I'm going to stop squidging because the more I squidge, the more card I get. Tweezers. Oh, yeah, tweezers. Oh, I don't know where my tweezers are. Oh, I died. They could be anywhere. They could be anywhere. Look at that. Don't that look cool? Oh, I really love that. I love that. And then, obviously, this I'd put something heavy underneath it to let it squidge. Okay. I couldn't cover that background. I know. Yes, absolutely, Glynis. Making something that flip-flaps. Absolutely. And that's it, innit? You know, there's always ways. If you can't cover something, there's always ways. And I think that's a lovely thing about stuff like this. It makes you look into it. It makes you sort of decide how you want to use it. See, I'm all right with covering backgrounds now. I'm kind of, yeah, I'm good with that now. But if it is something that makes you a bit like, oh no, then definitely. And I love that though, because it makes you look at it and go, right, how am I going to get round this? You know, how am I going to change it so I don't have, you know, so I'm not covering up that background. And I love it because it's problem solving, isn't it? I am going to cover this. Again, I know this isn't stuck down. It does need time, of which we have not got. So this is Pentart's version of Glossy Accents. Glossy Accents, of course, will work. I'm going to pop that on there. When it dries, it will dry absolutely clear and really glazy. And of course, his lovely little eyes are going to get one. And then the magical. I now want to put it everywhere, obviously. But I love that. I think that cat is the most beautiful thing, isn't it? The most beautiful. I tell you what, I do want to do splashes, but I'd like to do gold. I haven't got gold, so I'm not going to. I have got gold, obviously, but not on my counter. Now, I love this. I've really missed these lives. Oh, Debbie, thank you. That's really sweet of you. I love the lives. They're good, aren't they? See, I need to squidge this down. You need to put something heavy on it to squidge it down. Isn't that beautiful? And I know I could put loads more on, but I'm going to be really good, and I'm not, because I think it's beautiful as is. I was going to put a little bit of gold on, you know, but again, I'm going to be really good, and I'm not going to do. The only thing maybe I'd be tempted doing, and of course I'm very aware that Glossy Accents is there, so I'm not going to stick this in. The only thing there's so much I could put on now. But I am going to be good. But it's the sticker sentiments, and there is, bear with. I'll move it so I don't put anything in that Glossy Accent. It is a beautiful page, isn't it? I love it, and I am so happy the way that's turned out. And I think the pink works, doesn't it? I love that. I love the pink. I think that's really worked. And obviously we've got 5 million backgrounds, but it was just one of the gorgeous sentiments. And I saw them when I was going through the sticker sentiments. See this one. So you've got shadows dancing the halls, or the darkness will claim you and you will be lost forever. I need to walk away. I probably do, don't I? Just one sentiment. Moonshine. Journal page. There is a dark magic in the whispers of the night. See, I love all these. Dark magic. Let's have the phantom secrets. Blood and secrets are the price of knowledge. So, we'll go for dark. Oh, I like the darkness one there. Let's go for darkness. Cheeky bit of darkness. That one. What's that? Monsters and Nightmares. There we are. Let's have this one. Like this. I'll see. And this will be my last thing, and then I will walk away. Oh, do you know what? Isn't it funny? Because this is what I was going to use, and then didn't. Oh, Julie. Have I ever told you that story? When when we were doing it was a workshop. Where we're done, we were in Portugal. I wonder whose piece it were. I'd love to find the lady whose piece it were. Anyway, it were when we were doing a workshop in Portugal. We are done, baby. And loads of people used to come out to Portugal with us. And we were doing this thing, and it were glossy accents. And I were there chatting away to this lady, and I didn't realise I had knelt in her piece of work. I had my arm in her glossy accent piece of work. How embarrassing is that? And I didn't even notice. Ain't that bad? She was like, isn't that awful? Look. What's this? But I love that, Leonie, but hangs head in shame. I fell asleep. And missed how it were done. Oh, lovely Pam. Don't worry, love, you can watch it on catch up. Don't hang your head in shame. Pam, if I weren't here chatting, I'd also be asleep. So please don't hang your head in shame. You are absolutely allowed to have a lovely little dose. Don't worry. See, I'm going to pop darkness. Now it's deciding it's going to go down here. Darkness. That's what the cat's called. Hello, darkness. Come on, darkness. There we go. And again, if you don't want to see the sheen of the stickers, you can always go over with something like your Bond and Seal, and that knocks the sheen back. But I am going to walk away. Ain't that lovely? There's only one type of cat to have, a tiger. I love them. I love tigers. I wouldn't want to have one though. I would be very scared. And that is my page for this evening. And of course you've got your lovely little sea, which is so cool, innit? I love that. And see how it's dried with just a sheen on it. Really like that. Really like that. Darkness, my old friend. Bum, bum. See, I need to make sure that sticks because that will annoy me. But isn't that just beautiful? Thank you very much. I'm pleased you like it. I'm chuffed with that, and I just love how that's worked. I think that's ace. And I tell you what, I do. I love those stickers. I think they're so cool. I need to do now the other side of the pages, don't I? Because I've got all these single pages. Oh, I love that. Thank you ever so much, everybody. If there's anything you want, check out our website. Oh, look, I've got these. Been forgetting to use them, haven't I? If there's anything you want, please check out our website. All the W's, artinspirations.co.uk. That's where you'll find us. Look, I've made loads of these. I've even got a QR code. Is that mine though, or is it Funky Fossil? Which is it that I've put? Oh, it is ours. Look, even got a QR code. Woody, Adam and Evie. Oh, isn't that posh? And what else have I got? I've got oh yes, I've got that. PayPal and Klarna. I've got that one. And I've also got like and subscribe. But that should be like and share, really. Share. And also, look, I've got that one. Free postage with orders over £30. I made all of them and then I forget to use them, of course. But thank you ever so much, everybody. I hope you've had a lovely evening. I've really enjoyed that. I've had a really nice time playing. Have I got paint on my face? Standard, innit? Standard. Oh, it's probably cake on my face. I've been eating too much cake. I'm not going to get in my clothes. I'll be on a diet next week. That's rubbish, isn't it? We're on our holidays. Anyway, have a lovely, lovely rest of the evening. Thank you ever so much for tuning in this evening. Obviously, do check it all out on the website. If you did miss it, if you did have a little nap, you can always watch again, either on Facebook or on YouTube. Thank you ever so much. I'll be on Hobby Maker 4 o'clock and can't remember. 7 or 8, I think. I tell you what, do you know who's on Hobby Maker tomorrow? Well, I've forgotten. Hold on a minute. Oh, She's lovely. She's from America, and she used to be on QVC many, many, many moons ago. Anna Griffin is on Hobby Maker tomorrow. I think she's on. Is she on at 8 and 9? I think she's on at 8 and 9 tomorrow. So that means I must be on at 7. So yeah, Anna Griffin on Hobby Maker. That's a bit exciting, isn't it? I don't know if it's actually Anna presenting, and I don't know if she's coming over. I know nothing. But I did see her on schedule. So, but won't that be lovely? I bet she don't recognise me. Quite it's years since I've seen Anna Griffin. Where I used to see her moons ago when we were at QVC, and we used to have craft days. Craft days were the best thing ever. They were so good. And yeah, because people had all come in for crafting. It was so exciting. But gosh, I bet I haven't seen Anna for years. But anyway, yeah, Hobby Maker, how cool is that? Anyway, lovelies, I think they've flown to the States. Oh, really, Lou? To do the show from there? Oh, that's posh, isn't it? Oh, do you remember I used to get them gigs. They were days. Oh, that's posh. Oh, lucky buggers. I'm so jealous. Oh, thank you. I'm looking forward to my holiday. Anyway, gang, I better go home. Take care, everybody. Thank you ever so much for joining us. And yes, I will see you on Telebox. And of course, I'll be sharing some photographs of our lovely little holiday. Take care, everyone. Thank